All right. What's going on, lovely, lovely? How you doing? Great to have you in collective. Whenever you're seeing this video, it's the right time. It's a timeless reading, y'all. How you been? How's the energy been? I've been positive. Woke up on the right side of the bed, just ready to have a good day. Ready to have a good day. Thankful. Feeling blessed. Right? Just in union with spirit, y'all. I don't know what else to say. Just beautiful messages coming through. Spirit's showing me I'm on the right path. Things are coming together for me, what it is that I'm doing, bringing out, presenting here with the world. I've got so much planned. I've got multiple. I don't even want to. I don't want to overhype. Right? Don't let me. I'm hyped. I'm not gonna reveal the secret until I have it. Right? When it's ready, I'll be ready for you. But I got a lot of irons in the fire, y'all. Let me digress. We're gonna get into your reading. Ready into your reading. Hope that you've got a lot going on. You got a lot of projects, a lot of, whatever it is that you're doing, you are engaged, lively, and doing it with spirit, through spirit, right? Because everyone has a purpose, right? We all have a purpose, a mission, a soul fulfillment, destiny here, right? So that's what we're tapping into today. Beautiful vibes. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Let's get into this reading. Let's get into your story. Let's see what's going down for you. Spirit, what do we have for collective for this person? We're at a timeless message journey. What's going on? What's happening? The first thing I had in my head was what happened, right? Let's see. So Guardian was sideways, reverse-ish. I mean, for me, I feel like you weren't necessarily guarding yourself, or maybe you felt like somebody had your back, or you ended up having to get your own back. But I feel like you were vulnerable or exposed somewhere here in the past. Maybe somebody took advantage of you, or chose to go against you spiritually, right? This was a spiritual, like, guardianship, right? So I just feel like your team maybe, end up being full of snakes, or everybody turned on you. I feel like, or a situation like imploded, right, on itself. This is where High Priestess in reverse. I feel like this blindsided you. Okay, definitely caused a like instability, destabilization, and I feel like you are finding a way back to discernment, right? Picking up the pieces is, brushing off your shoulders, right? Get that dirt off your shoulders, and just getting in this space where you got your head straight, you're getting your bearings. I feel like you're a little dizzy, like spinning a little bit. We have this asylum energy. This is both, like, this is rest, recovery, right? Look at this lion. I'm crazy about lions. I get that lion. Hey. But yeah, we got this lion just chilling out, sleep mode, right? But also too, resting, relaxing. We also see there's an aspect of like a unit, right? But also like isolation, separation. So I feel like you could be keeping your circle very close, right? As well as just having a real need for like recouping, right? Recovery energy coming out here. Let's see, we got this magic carpet ride coming up on top of the reading. So we're getting over something, right? Collective, I see us getting over something, making a decision to advance, move forward, or the time has come to make a decision to get over something. This is something where I feel like once we're over it, things start to move in our favor. So we have like the threefold riddle coming out here where what you do in one place affects another. It's the butterfly effect, right? Affecting the realm of possibility. This is where attitude, perspective, getting your energy right, getting your spirit right, is really able to transform the entire universe around you, right? To transform your entire world by projecting fresh opportunities, possibilities, and seeing just seeing good things out in the world, right? That's that holographic reality. So really, you're slipping into a like a realm of manifestation here, right? This is where your consciousness is rising, your vibration is rising. All right, things may be getting more intense, but all of that pressure is a good thing because it's you overcoming. I think it was Dan Pena who said, the problem with the river is that it meanders, right? It runs into an obstacle, and then it goes around it, and then it goes around it, and it goes around it, right? And so there's no strength there, right? It's always like a path of least resistance. That's what the water does, right? And but that too is related back with entropy, right? An idea of like chaos or everything kind of settling, right? Kind of going with the flow, right? Some of those things. And I feel like we're finding a way to intentionality. So where I feel like some of that does apply and not like doing what isn't or going for what isn't for you, I feel like this kind of you're being pulled aside or pulled back, pulled to the side. I'm getting even pulled apart, right? Something may have been pulled apart here, pulled from something or someone in order to kind of reset you, right? To kind of get your bearings straight, and that way you can, kind of like pull out your compass and like really check yourself and your journey in order to navigate, right? You're navigating the journey, right? And that's exactly what we're doing here, as finding that focus, finding that space, right, of intentionality and discernment over here. So yeah, these are the energies I'm getting for you, collective. Not necessarily what's going on with your person or anything else. This is for you, which is okay. All right. Let's see some more messages here. Finally fixed that microphone. Like, now I'm happy with the microphone. Believe it or not, it was bothering me so much. I was like, man, if the audio's not right on the channel, I would really rather get that right. Like, it just bothers me. So now we've got it back. Now we can actually like do more and have it sound good. It'll sound better. Collective first. Stepping into that Empress energy. All right. Yeah, and we do have an association here, right? High Priestess reverse, Star reverse, don't we? So I just get a sense that you've had to really like, maybe you're doing all the work here in the past, or something had you very busy, and then you found yourself in a place where you had to move around or, like kind of, I feel like do extra work, right? In order to, there's some form of like catching up, I feel like, because something wasn't protected. I feel like you weren't protected, or a situation wasn't resolved or protected, and so something had to be chased or moved away. Someone had to move away, get out of a situation. I just get a sense of you having to kind of like fight for yourself with this energy. Star in reverse over here with High Priestess in reverse. Clarity. Clarity against discernment. having neither in the space. So this is, again, like finding what you want and then kind of making that realization of what it is that you need to do in order to get it, right? As well as, this could be business, this could be, I feel like this is life at this point, right? I feel like this is life. This is where they're almost a need to like dress down, right? If she's naked here, then there's an idea of like being unclothed, or of being clothed, right? And so having like maybe too many, like too many clothes on. I mean, but on the situation, like the situation's been maybe like dressed up, right? To the point where everything needs to be stripped down and looked at for what it is. And I feel like that's where that discernment's going to be able to come in and be able to say, because there's nudity represented in both of these cards, actually, right? But it's in reverse, so I feel like that's clothed. So I feel like something is like blocking or shrouding, right? A bare naked truth for what we need to see. And I feel like this is what we've ran smack dab into, is this need for more, a need for discovery, understanding, connection, balance, realization, connection, right? For you to be spiritually connected with what it is that you're manifesting and choosing to move towards. I feel like there is a redirect or a reroute kind of an energy. All right. And then here we have Empress over here with Asylum. See, that's that healing, that's that whole, that's that recharge. Definitely take that time for you. All right. Take that time for you. Just enjoy the little things, but you will find your way, find yourself start to slip back into your groove, back into your power, back into your wholeness, your greatness, your excellence. You're showing out as Empress. I'm just so happy for you. Honestly, like, oof, like the vibes of the feeling is amazing over here in this Empress energy, y'all. All right. So, trust yourself, right? And trust your journey. Things are moving for you. In fact, you're running straight towards this Empress energy. I see a massive level up coming here for you, where you will be the water in the desert, right? Pouring into your own cup over here, right? Eternal life, I feel like, for you. Resurrection, eternal life, never over, reinvented, brand new, newborn, right? Born anew, born again, even, right? This is how I'm feeling that you're coming into a spiritual place of just being over it, right? Being over the situation, being over everything that isn't serving you. It isn't serving you, and this is why I feel like you just don't. There's a part of you that just doesn't care. Just don't care anymore, right? That line is chilling. So chilling. And I feel like you're so chilling, right? Giving to self, taking care of your baby, taking care of what you got going on, right? Some of you might have kids, others of you just taking care of yourself. But I feel like this is definitely, putting water into your own cup. And yeah, like sometimes you have cloudy days. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one with the clouds, right? But I feel like you are in your bubble, right? And you are taking care of what you got to, and just being happy for that. And that's beautiful energy for you, collective. I actually really, really like that. Love that. And we got lovers up top. Let's go, collective. Finding that love. Magic carpet here with the lovers. All right. So I do feel like, but this is true love, right? This is not the Two of Cups. I don't feel like this is necessarily a relationship, but this is falling in love with you and life and growth and being spiritually connected. This is a spiritual card, right? Entering into the love era. All right, let's go. This energy's right. Your energy's awesome, collective. I'm digging this. This is a love era we're moving into. We are literally lifting. We are raising the vibration. We are over the bull. We are over the past. We are above the material. We are riding through the air. The wind is beneath our wings, right? The air is running through our hair and past our face, and we are kissing the sky, right? Blessed and limitless is our potential. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, shout out. Excellent energy here. Excellent energy here. Making a decision towards our purpose in life path, right? That 11 coming out, representing North Node and, yeah, life path, life purpose. So Destiny, right? That destiny, she comes a calling. She comes a calling. Let's see any hidden energies at this time. Wish fulfilling gem in the reverse. Okay, so this is related back with clarity, knowing exactly who we are as well as what we deserve, right? And so maybe I feel like we are selling ourselves a little short or being a little hard on ourselves, even though I feel like we had to do a lot or all of the heavy lifting here. I feel like we were left responsible, kind of left holding the bag. I feel like maybe this is where the people gave up on a situation or kind of turned their tail and ran, right? There's an idea of discernment here, so maybe somebody felt like this wasn't for them. I just feel like this is where you lost the support of others, right? And so it really kind of cut you down because you didn't have that belief, right? And you didn't have that actual, like, you didn't have the energy, you didn't have the support. You know, we really had your back, I feel like, where you had to kind of refigure out everything and be like, is it, you know, is this me, right? Is it me? Is it my situation? Is it this, you know, so many things, right? So many things that I feel like had you questioning and, like, pulling or pulled, split apart here. It's where you had to get your own back and kind of get yourself, like, resettled, you know, kind of like catch up, to where now things are, like, settling down. You're catching that, you know, discernment, right? Manifesting that, getting a clear picture, right? And finding something that you're, or a direction, a path that you're really going to enjoy, that you're really going to love. And it is the path and it is the direction. It is the getting there part that is here for the enjoyment and for the love, right? So this is going to say that you're finding your way into a place where you are going to be happy, right? You're going to be bright with realization and with seeing something for what it is, for seeing that truth. And that's where you're not going to be holding out on some type of, you know, be all end all or being there. You're going to be happy to just be here, to just be present, to be a part of the journey, right? To have the gift of gratitude, and a bright, positive disposition. These are high vibes. These are high vibes. I promise you, this is happiness. This is happiness. Happiness is a choice, right? It's also fluid. It's an emotion, right? So you get to choose to be happy. You do, right? Other people don't make you happy or sad or anything else like that. You are in determination, and I feel like you're reconnecting with that, which I just love for you. Let's see, one more hidden aspect here. Three of Cups, right? Being repositioned. I always flip my hidden aspects. There's something I do. So for me, it's just another indicator. It's indicator to the indicator. I do see opportunities coming forward from the universe, and even opportunities to work with others coming in as well. I see there's simply no other way as long as you're developing yourself. I feel like this is where that energy of other people kind of come forward and come through. I feel like you got that addictive energy, right? Something about you, something about, you know, that outlook, this mindset, you being in your space. People, I feel like you're inspiring. You're either inspiring or just seem like you carry a great amount of value or potential, or like you can do a lot, or you've got a lot going on for you. You've got a lot going, high amounts of potential, possibility, and even manifestation. Like people feel like things are coming in for you, or, you know, something good things are happening to you, for you, because of you. And so I feel like you're blessed, right? Or you're being perceived as blessed, like the universe is looking out for you, as well as people wanting to definitely come in here and, you know, raise their cup up next to yours, right? To toast with you, to celebrate with you. And with cups, this is representing emotional energy. In fact, this has been a really strong read. We have had, wow, we've only had, all we have is cup energy. We got lovers, we got chariot, we got star, we got empress. Whoa, right? Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. Major energy here. This is definitely dealing with an emotional space, right? The waters of emotion. One could also say the waters of spirit as well. We're dealing with, um, things of a fluidity, right? So I feel like just like water has that ability, there's like a temperature aspect, right? A mercurial aspect when it comes to water, right? With the essence of Mercury. The idea of like it getting, there's like a hot and a cold, so there's a temperature range, right? There's an idea of like states and phases, right? Phase change. So I just feel like the idea here is that there's a great deal of like transformation and changing, right? Dealing with transformation, transmutation. So changing something that looks one way into something else without, but it's still the same thing, right? So we're talking about perspective, and we're talking about even like magic of the mind, right? Uh, Dealing with, the holographic reality, quantum change, quantum exchange, here to create a shift here in your path, in your purpose, and in your experience, in your outcomes here, right? So this is what I'm seeing. We'll get into another one. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you like the reading, definitely like, subscribe. Let me know what you liked about it or how it resonated with you down below, right? I'm, of course, Nick the Sack, the Sun, Leo V. Nick the Sack, love is back and never left. Where love is what we never lack and know the best. Y'all already know. Yeah, contact me for a reading down in the description. Would love that. Would love to connect with you. See what you've got going on in your situation. Number one reason to get a reading. Number one reason. Why should I get a reading? I already got my story right here. This is already what's going on. This is great, right? You did a good job. All right. Pat on the back, Nico. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's great. The difference, the reason why readings work better personal. I mean, the cards were designed for personal reading. This is how the cards have always been used. Oftentimes, the cards are a link or a conduit, right? It's not what's been written in the card, but it's the messages that are received through the cards, right? Now, we know that, but what we also have to say is that when in this format, aimed at how it's aimed at, this is all for collective. So when it comes to you specifically, you are going to get different cards and different message, right? It's going to be more specific to you. You're going to be able to work with different things within it. The messages that are coming through are going to be only for you, right? And I mean, take what resonates. On a private message, this is where I feel like the ability to, this is like the weather report. All right, look at this like the weather report. You pull up Google Maps and just look at the city, right? And you have an idea of the general, nature, right? But only you know your journey. And that's the challenge. That's the what resonates part, right? But whenever a personal read is pulled, then that is the same thing as putting in a route into MapQuest, right? Or I say MapQuest, like who's ever into Google Maps, and actually like routing, right? Routing the map through Google Maps or whatever, and it sets the little journey, right? And then look, it'll tell you like, oh, there's a lane closure here. It'll tell you things specific to your journey, not just an overview, right? So it could be like, oh, heavy weather's coming, but it could be like, oh, you're not going to see much weather wherever you're at. So that could be potential, but then, it doesn't even end up having an impact, or that's not the core or key of what it is that maybe you need to hear. But I'm going to take it one step further. It's not even about that, because you can navigate well enough, glance at the map, glance at the city, right, and see it and be like, okay, things are going to be good. Awesome. Right? But let's talk about moving forward. Let's talk about this future position, right? I would love to get into this future position and then to take a look at opportunities, suggestions, actions forward, right? Ways in which to manipulate, transform, transmute. And when I say manipulate, I mean cause change within your own circumstances, right? For yourself, what's going on with your life, so that way you can manifest. All right, so you can tap in and manifest specifically towards a direction with will and intention. I'm trying to do X, Y, Z. Guide me in this direction. Now you're manifesting. Promise you. Now that is the quantum. That is the quantum unfoldment. There. That is the realization of the waveform into a particle. So without me getting too much into it, that's why I feel like personal reading so powerful, because you can actually affect and change reality through realization and observation, right? Through consciousness and conscious awareness. So super powerful principles. Why I love reading. Love connecting that back with y'all, but just want to throw that out there, right? I'm sure only some of you are going to hear that message, but I feel like it's powerful nonetheless. So this is the energy I have for you. Definitely going to wrap it up. That way we can get to the next one. I'm going to, do another video here, and we will continue forward. We're probably going to hold on to this energy and see what's going on with you and your person. Digging these vibes right here. But I didn't get a real pull or real call to, not right now, not at the beginning of this read, because I feel like what you've got going on is so important. But very next video, I'm going to do it right now. So we're going to do it. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Definitely come back, subscribe, support the channel. Love y'all. Thanks. Peace.